So we're gonna get into like a worse situation now. So he's gonna have side control and he grabs my head. Right. So I did a terrible job of making my position defensive. So if he's able to grab my head, the reality is you can choke people unconscious with just this pressure. All right. That's the reality of not controlling this arm. Super important to control this arm. He starts choking me and you pass out because he got side control. It's just, it should be embarrassing. Okay. First thing you do is control this arm. But let's say you were late and the guy you're rolling with is good and he's able to get here and you're already super late and you got big problems. Okay. So he starts making this pressure right here. So what I have to do, watch, go ahead, like start smashing. What I have to do is relieve this first. What I like, hand on the inside, keep your pressure. This buys me a little bit of time. Okay, it's still more pressure on my jaw, but you should be able to hear it in my voice. It's not as bad. This arm, although it's not ideal, I like taking it out and cinching this back down. I say it's not ideal because my arm's exposed now. But again, I made a mistake to get here in the first place. So I'm going to have to give something up in order to gain position. So watch again. I'll just kind of talk so you can hear my voice change. Smash. So look, this is not good. I create a little bit of a frame, and then I can release some pressure. So now I don't have the pressure on my neck now, right? What I'm looking for is I'm looking to cause a change in his position, okay? So if he's not comfortable with all of this type of gripping, or if I can make him really want to start attacking an arm, I can cinch my arm back on the inside of his hip, and then maybe circle my arm on the inside to break and be able to get myself out. But let's say I get my arm on the inside like this, and he's still making that pressure, and I'm able to hold some of it off, but it's like this is starting to suck again, right? My fingers are stuck. He's starting to smash me, and I don't have any choice but to turn away. This is what we're going to do. This arm cannot be here. It has to go on the bottom side. So as he's making his pressure, I'm going to bump here as I bridge and snake this arm underneath and turn and essentially give him my back, right? And I'll stop and I'll show it again in like a full speed, but I'm gonna stop in between to just kind of point out some things. So he makes his pressure. Again, I bridge, flare my elbow to turn his head and snake this hand on the inside, all right? Once I'm here, if I can, I'll start recovering and turning back into him. If he's still pressuring me, I'm gonna turn and face away. Now, if you notice my hands are in a specific kind of way. They're not like this. This is no good. Okay. Reason why? This arm is free to an armbar attack here. Okay. If I do it this way, if he does start going after my arm, I already have defense. All right. So I'm already defending that arm lock. This hand has a job too. It's to defend underneath to stop him from getting a grip on this collar. So my hands here, no good. Bottom arm crosses over the top arm and my hands are open, ready to fight for grips. All right. Now, this hand will come. The guys are going to grab your collar. That's what they're going to do. Why? If he starts gripping the collar, then I start having to fight this grip, then I expose the arm and now I have no defense. Okay. So he's breaking down my defense. If I kind of don't do this from the start, it's already going to be broken. So here's bad, here is good. Just remember that. So this hand should be open knuckles, kind of facing towards my cheek with my palm out. Again, if you do this, I don't understand why you would do that, but sometimes people do things I don't understand. So grab, cover. Now he wants to make the grip. As soon as I can get a grip on his wrist or his fingers, I'm grabbing more than one finger. I don't want to break his fingers, but I'll grab the pad of the hand, or if I can control the wrist. This is probably going to be a little better because it does something to his grip. If I grab his wrist, he can still manipulate his hand and make a grip, okay? So fighting the palm or the pad of the hand is gonna be a little better. Make your defense. Now, when I feel good, again, elbows are tucked tight and my hand is fighting his hand. Another key detail is my foot. This foot needs to be on the front side here with my knee tight so that it doesn't open up any real hooks for him. So if my leg's out like this, he can step over, he starts taking my back, I got problems, okay? So step over and hide. I want to make this gap as small as possible so he can't take my back. So I'm good to go now. This hand, when I decide to go, has a specific job. It's going to go under my hip, and then I'm going to run my hips over my hand. So I'm running away from him. Now, if you notice my arm's out, like this. It's not under me like this. Reason why is because if it's under, it's easy for him to go to my back. If my hand's out here and he tries to circle, I can grab. So when I do my run, when I get to that position where he's forcing a sprawl, my arms should open up like a net to be able to grab whatever's in front of me. Okay, whether it's a single, a double, or just build a base to be able to start getting up. My hands need to be able to stop things from going around my left and my right, at least for a small period of time until I can make a decision on where I'm going to go. So, guy grabs my head. I'm already late. I got to make a little space, but he's still smashing me. Okay, so he smashes. I might have to bridge and turn to my side again. Arms here. Fight the hand. Circle this under. Run. Okay, if you notice my arms are open, this is kind of what it's going to look like. Already I'm on this side. If I can, since this side's close, I'm grabbing and I'm running through the same process to take him down from like the underhook escape. Okay. A couple more details. As I turn and I go here and I'm fighting the hands. Get comfortable here. Learn how to be comfortable here. If I'm fighting the run too fast, I'm not going to learn how to defend this position. Okay? Get comfortable in this spot so that you can escape whenever you want, rather than having to run away based off of, I'm scared of him attacking me. So this position right here, if I can get comfortable not getting submitted and not getting my back taken, I'm going to be super comfortable when I do need to go. All right?